How did someone fail miserably at trying to outsmart you? Last month, I was finally ready to buy my first car. I'm 22 and had been saving up forever while riding the bus to college like some kind of peasant. After weeks of scrolling through car listings, I found this 2017 Honda Civic that looked perfect. The price was way lower than everything else I'd seen, which should have been a red flag, but I was broke and desperate. I showed up at this small dealership on a Tuesday afternoon. The place smelled like air freshener and broken dreams. This guy Mitch comes walking over immediately, all smiles and firm handshakes. He was probably in his 40s, wearing a polo shirt that was trying way too hard to look expensive. "You here for the Civic? Great choice, buddy. This baby's been babied by a little old lady who only drove it to church on Sundays," he says while patting the hood like it's his pet dog. Now, I'm not a car expert, but my dad made me help him fix our family cars growing up. I know enough to spot obvious problems. I started walking around the car, checking things out. The paint looked slightly different near the front bumper, and there were these tiny scratches that didn't match the rest of the car. "Has this been in any accidents?" I asked. Mitch laughed way too loud. "Accident? This beauty? No way, man. Clean as a whistle. Look, I've got the Carfax right here." He shoved this printed report into my hands, talking non-stop about how reliable Hondas are and how I'd be crazy not to buy it today. Something felt off. The guy wouldn't stop talking, and every time I tried to look closer at something, he'd redirect my attention somewhere else. When I bent down to check the tires, he started telling me about the amazing sound system. When I opened the hood, he immediately started explaining the financing options. "Let me just grab some paperwork from inside," Mitch said, practically jogging toward the office. The second he disappeared, I pulled out my phone and typed in the VIN number I found on the dashboard. There's this website where you can check car histories for free if you know where to look. My roommate had shown me this trick after he got screwed buying a car last year. The results loaded and my jaw dropped. This car had been in a major collision 8 months ago. Front-end damage, airbags deployed, the works. It was totaled and then rebuilt. The real Carfax showed everything Mitch's printed version somehow missed. I quickly took photos of the obvious repair work I could see and saved screenshots of the real accident report. Then I just waited, acting casual. Mitch came bouncing back with a clipboard full of papers. "All right, buddy, let's get you driving off the lot today. I just need you to sign here and here." "One more question," I said, trying to keep my voice normal. "You're absolutely sure this car was never in an accident?" His smile got even bigger. "I stake my reputation on it. This car is accident-free, guaranteed." I pulled out my phone and showed him the real Carfax report. "That's weird, because this says it was totaled last year." Mitch's face went completely white. He stared at my phone screen for like 10 seconds without saying anything. I could literally see his brain trying to come up with an excuse. "Oh, that's probably just a system error," he stammered. "You know how these online things are, always glitching. A system error that shows photos of the exact damage I can see was repaired on this car?" I held up my phone showing the before pictures. That's when his manager walked over, probably wondering why Mitch looked like he'd seen a ghost. I calmly explained what happened, showing both of them the real accident report and pointing out the obvious repair work. The manager looked at Mitch like he wanted to murder him. "Is this true?" Mitch started sweating and mumbling about how he must have grabbed the wrong paperwork, and these things happen. The manager apologized like crazy and offered me a huge discount on another car. I politely said no thanks and walked out. Mitch was getting yelled at as I left the parking lot.